Adonis Stevenson versus Carl Froch or Andre Ward. That's the obvious way to go. He called both of them out after his demolition of Chad Dawson. So let's see if either one of them answers the challenge. Stevenson was Carl Froch's mandatory for his IBF belt when Stevenson was down at 168 a couple fights ago. Froch didn't want to fight him. He chose to fight Kessler for a lot more money. At the time, Stevenson was unknown. But now Stevenson got this big win over Chad Dawson. His stock has skyrocketed. And my post-fight video for Stevenson Dawson got more hits than any video I've put up for a long time. Alright, so Stevenson obviously has a following now in Canada. So, you know, Carl Froch, if you're out there, now's the time to fight Stevenson if you really think you can beat him. Because when he was at 168, Carl Froch was saying that he would destroy Stevenson. It's a pointless fight. If it's so easy, if it's such easy money, why not fight Stevenson now? He's just coming off a big win. You get a lot of credit. I'm sure Stevenson will be willing to drop back down to 168 if it pleases you and fight you. You get what I'm saying? So I'd like to see it. I think it's a fight which is intriguing. I can definitely see a case for either man winning, but I definitely believe that Stevenson is the man with the type of power which could, you know, finally crack Carl Froch's chin. I can see it. You know what I mean? I can definitely see it. Now, people always talk about this Darnell Boone thing. They always bring up this irrelevant idea that Darnell Boone, because he beat Adonis Stevenson, and Darnell Boone's got a terrible record, because he beat Adonis Stevenson, they therefore say, if you lost to Boone, he would definitely lose to Froch. I mean, that's ridiculous. You get what I'm saying? It's like Lennox Lewis lost to Oliver McCall, but he went on to beat Evander Holyfield. Right? He went on to beat Shannon Briggs. He went on to beat Vitaly Klitschko. He went on to beat David Tua. So it's irrelevant. People don't understand. Like Andre Ward nearly got knocked out by Darnell Boone. Right? He was seriously hurt when Boone caught him, and Ward went on to destroy Froch. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, styles make fights, man. You know, and anyone can have these little slip-ups in their career. You know, if Ward had got off the canvas like just a couple seconds later, he would have got counted out just the way that Stevenson got counted out when he fought Darnell Boone. You know, styles make fights, man. People look at Boone's record and think he can't punch. Believe you me, he can punch. Yeah. I've said it many times before. KO records, KO ratios are not always a good indication of how hard someone can hit, because some fighters just don't have the skill to be able to land their big punches on a regular basis. They don't have the speed, the reflexes or whatnot, you know, to be able to do it. And all a KO ratio shows is that you're consistent with your punches, right? And your punches are pretty hard and you're consistent with them. Right? That's what a high KO ratio shows. It don't necessarily show that you're a big, you know, you have one punch power or not. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of these journeymen with terrible records, a lot of them hit harder than advertised. They just don't have the skill to land their punches on a regular basis. So yeah, don't read too much into the Darnell Boone situation with Stevenson. He came back, had a rematch with Boone a couple fights ago, knocked him out easy, no problem. So, you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, yeah, Stevenson's chin is definitely crackable, all right? He can definitely be knocked out. He definitely don't have an iron chin based on that Boone situation. But like I said, neither did Andre Ward. So many people, so many Froch fans before the Ward fight were saying that because of the Boone situation, Froch is going to walk through Andre Ward. You know, or they were saying if he can't take Boone's punches, right? If he's getting hurt by Boone's punches, imagine when Froch hits him. Yeah, but Froch never hit him. All right, Froch never hit him. And just the way Ward improved since the Boone fight, Stevenson has also improved since the Boone fight. I mean, he's not as good as Ward in terms of his technique and, you know, his technical attributes and all that, but he has improved. So yeah, I'd definitely like to see Froch take on Adonis Stevenson. I think it would be an explosive fight. Two big punches, two aggressive guys. You know, no one's going to take a backward step, man. You know what I mean? I'd love to see it. And if Carl Froch is up for it, I know Stevenson wants to fight, so let's get it on, man. You know what I mean? At 168 or 175. And as far as Andre Ward versus Stevenson, I think it's a difficult fight for Ward as well. I know Ward beat Chad Dawson and obviously Stevenson beat Dawson. But the one thing about Stevenson is that he's a natural southpaw. Chad Dawson wasn't a natural southpaw. So, you know, Andre Ward didn't really have to look out for a big southpaw left. Right? Dawson don't really have that much devastating power in his southpaw left. But with Adonis Stevenson, he's a natural southpaw. When he throws that left hand over, it comes over fast and it's tremendously powerful. And he'll throw it to the head or to the body. Yeah, and he's consistent with it. He'll throw it at you constantly all the way through the fight. He's got longer arms than Ward. You know, it's a dangerous fight for Andre Ward, man. It is a dangerous fight for Andre Ward. And we'll see if Andre Ward answers the challenge. We'll see if he answers the challenge, man, because Ward has been kind of inactive. He's been looking for easy fights and, you know, money-making fights. You know, to be fair to Ward, he has had quite a hard career so far in terms of facing a high level of opposition. He's cleaned out his division. And now, after doing all the hard work, he feels like he's entitled to some easy paydays. You know, that's the way he's looking at it. So I'm not even sure whether he'll want to take on Adonis Stevenson or not. I don't know. But that's what it seems like Andre Ward is doing. So let's see if it happens, man. I think it's also an intriguing fight, a different kind of fight to the Froch fight. You know, Andre Ward's going to have to box very carefully and, you know, see if he can neutralize Adonis Stevenson's power. But yeah, let me know what you lot feel about these two potential fights. Who would you rather see Stevenson fight? Froch or Andre Ward? I think either of them is a fight that could happen, and either of them is a fight that should happen. Both Froch and Ward are both looking for opponents. All right, Froch said he don't want to fight Ward because, you know, whatever reason, he don't want to fight Ward. And Ward, he wants to fight Froch, but Froch don't want it. So Ward is looking for an opponent. So it's a viable option for either man as far as I'm concerned, that I'd like to see either fight, you know, go down. So yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this fight. Let me know who you think would win any of those potential fights, yeah? Leave a comment in the comment section below. This is Hatman, I'm out. If you're subscribed to my channel for boxing and you only want to watch my boxing videos, you don't want to see nothing else, then make sure you use my boxing video playlist. The easiest way to access the playlist is this. Right over here, there's a little link that says play all videos, in this case 113. You click that little link. That'll take you to my playlist player over here, where all my boxing videos will appear on the right hand side, and you can scroll through them, previous video, next video, and they'll play automatically one by one without you having to do anything. Also, if you click up here where it says Hatman Boxing at the top, it will take you to my boxing playlist page. And make sure you bookmark this page in your browser, whatever browser you're using, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, whatever the case may be. Make sure you bookmark it, and therefore you'll be able to access my playlist with one click every time you come online.